There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. I see you hesitating while you're waiting, like somebody's gonna give it to you. You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears aren't proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The World Junior Championships is back on the Blockey Sports Network. It's Sweden, it's Czechia, and they're battling out for a spot in the gold medal game, facing off against Finland. Time on the desk. I've got GeoCevo, I've got Red Aiden K. GeoCevo, give me some predictions. Who do you think is going to win this game?
I'm going to give this to Czechia 2-1.
Czechia 2-1. Right, Aiden K, you want to give us any predictions right now, or are you just going to nod your head?
I'm also going to go with Czechia 2-1, I think. Yeah.
Czechia 2-1. It's hard to deny. I mean, the last time that these two teams faced off, it was Czechia who took the win. That was back in the group stages, but now we are in the knockouts. The loser will go to the bronze medal game facing off against Russia, but the gold medal game is populated by Finland. Let's head down to the ice. Sweden and Czechia both facing off here. Ned, Optical, and Royal Cyrus are going to be your starting line for the Czechs. But on the Sweden side, it will be a different story as Optical almost gets a goal right off rip. It's going to be an exciting start to the game. Optical already just doing Optical things, trying to run this Sweden's offense around, and he's just taking control of that puck. LCM trying desperately to stay on his heels. Nice pullback, nice shot. It's going to be saved by the goalkeeper. Another one going to go through, but that one gets blocked as well. Sweden's goalkeeper has to put in work early because Optical, he is on the prowl. LCM is going to turn around, takes a shot over, pass over to middle ice. Wubbo isn't going to be able to pick it up. Goldie Boy playing defense on the other side. Optical, nice moves. Optical again going to take another shot, but that one goes wide in Ende. He's not going to be tested on that one, but two early opportunities for the Czechs. Goldie Boy fighting with Optical in the corner, but Optical's so adept at winning these. He's going to go for a tech there. It's not going to work out. And Goldie Boy again, but Optical reads it. Again, he's just back on that puck. Goldie Boy finally going to bop it out. Ned isn't going to be able to hit it. And now here comes Wubbo running it down the other side. Wubbo in the corner, trying to send it into the middle. LCM is waiting for that slot pass. He gets it, but it goes too fast, and he can't get a touch on it. Goldie Boy will turn it around, but Ned will pick it up, sending it into the middle of the ice, and Optical, he had a wide open shot that should have been hit away, and Optical just chilling in front of the net, doing whatever he wants with that puck. It's finally going to get cleared, but man, the Sweden defense needs to be more active. They are letting Optical do whatever they want, and you let Optical do what he wants, he's going to score goals.
Yeah, and I mean, this entire game is just going to be about Sweden just trying to lock up Optical, and so far they've just not been doing that at all. It's been a really poor performance so far, and they're going to really need to tighten up their defense if they're going to have a chance of winning this game.
Optical, there it goes! Optical got the pass, and Goldie Boy couldn't clear it away. A defensive mistap will cost him everything.
So far, this is a really poor performance from Sweden. I don't know what they're doing out there. They're whipping, they're doing anything but defending Optical right now, and that's going to be their one key to this game, is that they have to be able to defend him. And so far, they're just leaving Ende out to dry here. He's a great goalie, but he's not going to be able to defend Optical. He's going to get 20 shots period.
Yeah, I mean, and this is kind of what we saw in the first matchup between these two teams. Sweden, they had a nice win against the United States in the quarterfinals, but against Czechia, it just feels like a different quality of team. They're just not on the same level. It feels like the quality of skaters is better, and the no stamina ruling, or I believe stamina might be on. It's going to favor Czechia either way, as another shot comes through, but Ende will slide into his goal to save that one. Optical trying to turn it around. Nice pullback, sends it forward, but Goldie Boy will finally be able to get that clear. Wubbo and Goldie Boy both combining on the boards, trying to work it forward. They're not going to be successful, though, because Royal Cyrus is playing fantastic defense. Another shot from Optical. That one goes straight into the chest of Ende. He'll glove it down and send it into the corner. Wubbo and Optical fighting. Optical, another free shot out of the corner. That one, not really an opportunity to go in, but Optical just taking control of this game. Wubbo will send a weak pass to the middle. It is desperate, and there is just no gas behind it. Optical again with that puck. LCM and Goldie Boy trying desperately to get it away. He's just going to rip the shot. Goes through all three defenders, and Ende will have to be called upon again. 6 shots to 0 is the score line. Optical is doing everything for this Czechia squad, and his two line mates, they're just the feed Optical squad at this point. Optical, nice slot pass, Ned can't find it, and Goldie Boy will pick it up on the rebound. Nice, gets it past Ned, but Royal Cyrus, huge crouch to stop Goldie Boy in his tracks. Going to take it back to the corner and send it forward. It's going to be LCM to get the puck, but Optical is on it. LCM will win it out, though, trying to send the slot pass forward. He's going to get it there. Wubbo takes the shot. It bounces off the post. A huge opportunity for Sweden. Thrown in the garbage. Another one comes through, and that one gets blocked down by Felix Foxtrot. 2 huge slot passes, a third, and no good. Optical, wide open ice. Oh, what a slide from Ende. The prediction is even better, and Ende putting on a performance.
Wow, I mean, Optical, another clear chance, and Sweden is going to need to take the chances that they get one huge post and one huge block there from Felix Foxtrot. They need to be able to score those if they want to have a chance of getting back into this game and even winning this game.
Man, Ende being able to beat Optical on the 1v1, he might just have to do it again. Wubbo will clear. But just being able to beat Optical on the 1v1 is such a huge factor. Yeah, that penalty is going to come through, and it looks like it'll be
on Czechia.
On the Czechs. You want to talk about what you saw there?
Yeah, and I mean, just a hit in the corner, maybe a bit of lack of concentration. A big power play here for Sweden. They're going to need to get some chances here, maybe even a goal if they want a chance. Oh.
Looks like we are working it out here. Our referee in charge is figuring out the call right now. He's going to be consulting the rule book.
Sweden?
Yes, whenever Optical is coming out of the corner, Wubbo hit him back, took all of his momentum and hit him back into the corner after he was already out.
Hey, you're the
and it wasn't on puck either.
Ref giving us a breakdown there.
It's a pretty important breakdown, too, to make sure that we're calling all those penalties. Some complaints flying on the ice, but referee Red Aiden K will keep his composure. It will be Czechia on the power play. They've got 3 men on 2 for the next 45 seconds in the first. Could be a huge chance to put another one on the boards and really try to get this game out of reach for the Swedes.
Here's Ned.
Ned will take that pass. Not going to happen, though. Ned right back to the corner. He's waiting, trying to send it over for Optical. He isn't going to be able to find the pullback. Instead, just takes it to the corner. Ned, another shot. They're sending these passes time and time again, but they're not able to find the shots. Royal Cyrus now in the corner, fighting with Goldie Boy. He's not going to be able to win that. Optical sends another shot through. That one's not going to work. Optical sends it over to Ned. Nice shot. Bounces off the post. Another opportunity for the Czechs, thrown in the garbage can with the poor aim. And LCM is going to waste the rest of this power play just sitting behind the goal. Optical sends another pass forward. Ned will rip it, but that one doesn't even hit off the post. It's not even close. Optical again with the pass. Ned can't find it either. And WJC back out on the ice. The power play, it netted opportunities, but no goals in tandem. Optical can't beat out the goalie boy Crouch. Oh, Ende almost gets beaten out. But that Crouch is even bigger. And Optical and Ned cannot combine to find a goal. LCM in the corner, turns it around. He's got 30 seconds left to find something to do with it. He's sending it up for WJC. WJC returning it over to the defense. Royal Cyrus is going to give it right back. Ooh, LCM takes a shot there, but Felix Foxtrot in a crazy position to pick that one up. I can't believe he read that. Optical almost finds a shot on the rebound, but Goldie Boy and LCM are both there to watch him. 15 seconds trickling down on the clock. Can the Swedes find one more shot to go? They're in the position for it, but nobody in the slot. I think LCM knows it. He sends it over to WJC regardless. How does he find that pass? It's not going to matter, though. No shot, no goal, no dice. And this game will stall out 1-0. Czechia is in the lead. Gio Sivo, you've been watching this game from up above. Tell me what you're seeing. Who do you think has the advantage so far?
I mean, it's just been all Czechia the entire game so far. The defense from Sweden has looked panicked, disorganized. I noticed they were puck chasing multiple times. They need to slow the game down, pick a man and stick on him, because right now they're just trying to keep the puck away from Optical, and this is not working.
I mean, it's hard to disagree with that. Sweden isn't able to find shots. Red, when you've been watching this game, I mean, Sweden, is it just like defense isn't working, or what do they need to do offensive-wise to find some pressure on these Czechs?
I think that they're just getting bailed out by Ende, pretty much. It's like their defense isn't locked in and their offense isn't really doing anything to help them out at all, in my opinion. But that's just what I've been seeing.
Seeker, we haven't talked a lot about goalies. We all know that Ende is putting on a performance right now, and he's going to need to continue to do so. But you look at that other side, Felix Foxtrot in the net for Czechia. People have called him exploitable in the past. Do you think that still holds true in this game?
Well, in this game, it's not going to be about Felix Foxtrot having to make every save. It's going to be about him having to make the important ones. We know their offense isn't the greatest. They're not going to get that many shots. He just doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be there every time. He just has to be there most of the time. We know Czechia is going to get a lot of the goals. He just has to make enough saves that Czechia can get out of this game with the win.
Gio, you predicted at the beginning of this game that Czechia was going to win it. Gio, do you want to change that prediction?
As of right now, no. Maybe, though, 3-1 instead of 2-1, but right now, Ende is making sure that 2-1 prediction is still on course.
Game is still close. The shot discrepancy might not tell the story, but the score certainly does. All it takes is one mistake, one opportunity to change the course of your game. Optical and LCM fighting in the face-off circle again, but it will be Optical to gain the advantage. LCM turning it around immediately, though, and sending it into the offensive corner. Fighting with Royal Cyrus, trying to find the pass, but WJC was just not anywhere close to receiving that, and Optical will gain the advantage there. WJC takes it right back, though. Nice hit. He's going to find the pass. LCM can't find it, though. Royal Cyrus, nice crouch in the lane, and you can see Ned and Royal Cyrus are just clogging it up as Optical will take it out. He might find a shot, sends the pass, but that one bounces off the post again. A bad aim will cost this Czechia team another wide open goal. Ende is going to be counting his lucky stars that one bounces off the post. And Ned now, he's going to send it into the middle, but Ende will glove it down. WJC and LCM both in the corner trying to beat out Ned here. They're given a lot of space here, and LCM will instead take it behind the net, trying to do a wraparound. Nice pass up to WJC. Now WJC in the 1v1 versus Royal Cyrus, but that's a bad initial touch, and Royal Cyrus will grab it and send it up to opTiKal. opTiKal and I Am Silent. I Am Silent is going to win that one, and now LCM fighting that 1v1 with Royal Cyrus. Not going to work out for him, though. Royal Cyrus in the corner, trying to work it forward. Nice, beats out the pullback. Now here comes the pass. Ned might find a shot. Huge crouch from I Am Silent to stop it from going near the goal, but Ned is still on the puck, trying to find the pass over to opTiKal. He's going to make it happen regardless. Now opTiKal, he's going to rip that shot. Nice pass up to Ned. The shot-pass combination, and these two are just working in tandem. The Czechia offense looking unstoppable as ever.
Wow, I mean, Sweden is so lucky that this game is still 1-0. This could easily be 3-4 or even 5-0. Ende saving them, the post saving them even more, I think. And Sweden really needs to tighten up here. They've been looking way too loose and way too exploitable this entire game.
Another opportunity thrown away by Sweden. LCM passing it up to WJC. Now Royal Cyrus had another pass, but Ned can't get there in time. Instead, I Am Silent. He won't chase that one. Instead of letting LCM and WJC try their luck, they're not going to get any success. opTiKal won't be able to hit it, and LCM on the boards again. Battling with Ned, now battling with Cyrus. Nice crouch, working it forward. Felix Foxtrot, he's waiting. Felix Foxtrot just plays the craziest positions, man. And they just seem to be working out. LCM and Ned fighting in the corner here. It's going to be Ned to get that initial aggression. He's going to be able to win it out as well. I Am Silent. Nice pass up to LCM. Sends it into the middle, but opTiKal was there. And no slot pass, or no slot shot, I should say, will be delivered to that goal. WJC needs to find his positions better because he is just giving up opportunities that LCM is providing. LCM now in the corner. WJC will just be standing behind him, now running over to the slot. There he waits to hopefully get the LCM pass. Oh, LCM steals it away from Royal Cyrus, finds a shot as well, but that one goes off the side of the post, and Felix Foxtrot won't be tested quite yet. Royal Cyrus now on the boards. Again, LCM has been balling in this second, man. He's beating all these defenders, and opTiKal hasn't really gotten a shot at this puck as of yet. opTiKal finally going to work it forward, gets it past LCM. Now he's got a face against Silent. He's going to get it past him against Ende, but that shot goes off the post. Slot pass, even better.
Ned.
Czechia scores their second. It's Ned on the board, and Czechia are running away with the game.
Wow, I mean, all I have to say is wow. Great play from opTiKal, but I mean, even worse play. I don't know what Sweden's defense, I think it was I Am Silent there, just getting beat on that 1v1. You cannot be letting that happen, especially on a player just as good as opTiKal. And even the play to miss his 5-hole and then follow it up to deliver a perfect slot pass to Ned. And it's a brilliant finish just to make this game 2-0.
And Ned just, I mean, he reads it perfectly, right? I mean, he knew that Ende was going to slide into the middle of the net. It's what a good goalie should do, and he just puts it into one of the side corners. Nothing Ende could do about that. And Sweden, they looked like they had an
What are they doing there?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh,
Sweden
my.
Don't talk about it. Nobody say anything. All right, we're going to pretend like it didn't happen. Sweden with nothing going on, just some good old-fashioned defense from the Swedes. Now here comes LCM, but LCM with a little bit of open ice in front of him. Royal Cyrus will get there in time, and VTR, oh my god, what a pullback. I Am Silent gets beaten. He's going to be able to take it into the corner, but man, VTR with these crouches, just able to stuff so much of this defensive play from the Swedes. Goalie boy trying to rock it forward, but guess who? Royal Cyrus once again is there, and opTiKal will get the save as well. opTiKal sends it up. I Am Silent trying to turn it around on VTR. VTR is going to try to spin it around into the shot. Wow! What a shot from VTR! He makes it 3, and the Czechia,
3-0 in the second.
Yeah, they look unstoppable.
Yeah, all the momentum is going in the way of Czechia at the moment.
Yeah, it could have been 3-0 in the first period, but they really seem to just be finishing their opportunities now, making it 3-0 late in the second.
Yeah, those don't usually get past Ende, but that one did. That was just a little sneaky shot there.
I mean, there's only so much Ende can do.
Yeah,
exactly.
and I think that's what you kind of have to take away from this. It just feels like it has been the Swedish defensive lapses again and again and again that have costed them this game. And this is exactly what we saw in their match in the group stage. If you remember, it was just Czechia taking advantage of Sweden time and time again. The fact that Sweden couldn't find any decent offense, the fact that their defense is giving up these slot passes time and time again, and the fact that LCM is being left on an island on offense, WJC isn't able to get into the positions to take advantage of LCM's offense. I mean, what did you expect to happen? The second period looking unstoppable for the Czechs.
Here comes LCM. It's a good save.
He
tries to find something, but Felix Foxtrot just walking all the way out. Again, another perfectly placed slot pass, but WJC not
I don't think
there
WJC
to
knows
find
where
it.
slot is.
Somebody might need to provide him a map, but LCM, he doesn't need any map. He only needs a map up the ice, and that's exactly where he's going to take that puck, fighting off with Matt in the corner. 1 minute left, and LCM is going to try to get the shot. Oh, wow, rips
Just
it.
wide.
That one goes across the goal. Felix Foxtrot not worried about it. WJC and LCM both battling. WJC sends it into the middle. Oh, LCM can't find it. It was the pass, but the shot won't come through. And Optical, man, he has just been unstoppable. This guy is proving why he is a #1 draft pick, a huge potential for any of these franchises looking for a huge offensive player. Optical has been that guy in spades this tournament. VTR, he's been finding some nice opportunities of his own, but I Am Silent will be able to shut him down, at least for the time being. Oh, pull back. No way he finds that shot. I Am Silent, who will get there just in time. VTR a little bit too slow.
Sweet.
What a pass, though. And Sweden will be able to hold it down. The second period will trickle to an end, but the game has not changed. It is Czechia in the lead, and it's even worse this time around. Back up on the desk, Gio Sivo, I mean, it feels like it's bad news bears for the Swedes, but is there any hope that they can get back in this game?
It's going to ride on LCM because he is the only one who's generating any offense for Sweden. If anything is going to happen with the Swedish offense, it's going to come from him.
Red, you've also been looking at this game, and you've been taking a look at this Czechia team. They've been playing so fantastic. What do you think is causing them to just be able to dissect this Swedish team so effectively?
I think it's the passing plays and the good chemistry within the team. I don't think Sweden has the chemistry or the passing plays that they have, and that's why they're not doing as well as they are.
Seeker Hap, I had a conversation with the coach of Czechia earlier today, and he was telling me about this dynamic duo of Optical and Ned. Have you seen that duo on display today, or do you think it's kind of just been an Optical show?
It's been more of a solo, if I'm being honest. Ned, obviously, he finished that slot pass, but it's been Optical just generating all their chances. It's Optical and friends here on Czechia. I mean, he could probably win this game in a 3v1 the way Sweden's playing right now.
It's hard to disagree with that statement. Sweden and Czechia, it's been a one-sided game. Gio Sivo, I asked you last period if you wanted to change your prediction. I'm not going to ask that same question, but do you want to update your score prediction specifically?
No, I'm going to be bold. I think it's going to be 4-0 Czechia.
4-0 Czechia. It's hard to disagree with that statement. Red Aiden K, before we go back on the ice, you have anything else you want to say? Any players you want to shout out for their performance today?
No, not really. I mean, Ende's doing, Ende things.
And that's
Fair
kind
enough.
of just what's going on with this game. It feels like everything is happening like it was preordained to happen. We all knew Optical was great. We all knew Ende was going to make some saves. And it feels like Sweden was just destined to fall apart in this matchup. The group stage was a messenger. WJC can't even find a shot when he had a wide open one. LCM is going to rip
LCM!
Tries to
Just
get it
wide.
past, but yeah, it goes wide, and Felix Foxtrot isn't going to be tested quite so heavily. Another slot pass, WJC not even close to finding that position. LCM again in the corner, but LCM doesn't even try to go for the pass. Instead, it will be LCM tries to take the shot. That one goes so far wide of the goal. Now Optical playing defense, sends it forward, but I Am Silent will be able to clear it out, keeps it in the offensive zone, sends it forward to nobody in particular, and it's going to go right past him again. I Am Silent going to have to pick up the pieces here. Spins it around, LCM with the pass. WJC is going to get there first, tries to sneak it past Ned, but Ned reads the play perfectly, sends it forward for LCM with a shot. Oh, nice save from Felix Foxtrot. That's the first good one he's had all day. You love to see that from the young goaltender. Optical on the other side. Oh, gets a pass. Silent finds a shot. He's not even crouching.
Another defensive breakdown. I mean, that puck was laying there for at least a second. It's so easy to hit that away. And I mean, I don't know what he's doing there. Maybe he just prays that Optical misses the net or Ende saves it, but Optical takes another chance given to him by the Sweden defense, and he takes it well and make it 4-0.
And it's not even like a good offensive opportunity. It's the kind of offensive opportunity you expect the defenseman to just be able to swat away. That's a ping you need to hit, and Sweden just hasn't been hitting those pings. Time and time again, their defense has been lacking. It's because if it's not LCM, then it's nobody. And that feels like the MO of the Swedish players. 4-0 is Czechia now. It is an unbeatable lead. I will say unbeatable because I'm going to try to jinx it, but I don't know if even my jinxes are powerful enough to save this lineup. I Am Silent. It's going to send it forward for WJC. WJC tries to take it into the corner, but just gets beaten by Matt immediately. Nice crouch, though, and LCM will pick up the pieces there. WJC, hey, you know, he's trying his best out here. Optical, going to get it out of the corner. Nice crouch from WJC to take it behind the net. Here comes WJC into the corner. Tries to beat out Optical, but Optical will win that one quickly as that. Now he's running it forward. I Am Silent is being tested. That's the ping you needed to hit, and that's the one he's going to hit as LCM is going to battle on the boards. Optical will get the victory, but I Am Silent will send that pass forward again. LCM picks it up. Now he's in the corner. We're looking for the slot pass. WJC looks to be in that slot positioning this time. LCM can't find the pass. La Danse Macabre just standing in the middle of that, and that shot will just go dribble off the back of the boards. And Optical, I mean, this guy is everything you want in a player. He has been unstoppable, undeniable. This guy is the 1A to everything on this ice.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Czechia's defense. They are a very beatable team, but Sweden has just not found anything that to make them look like a beatable team. They're making them look like the best team to ever exist in the WJC, and in reality, they're not. Sweden just have to be better, and if they want to they need to find something in these last 3 minutes here. Even one goal, I think they would count as a victory.
LCM is going to rip the shot. Oh my God, was that
what
Felix
ping?
Fox?
What was that?
I don't know.
Some AI goalie ping right there.
Some AI, yeah, I was about to say, whoever hit that deserves a gold medal. I don't think that was Felix. I think that would have gloved, but
he is the AI.
If it was one of the skaters, either way, it was a nasty hit there. I can't believe that one goes. Either way, here comes Optical. He's on the puck again. It's a very familiar position. Oh my God, he tries to get nasty in the corner. It's not going to work out. Thank God. I don't want to give him all that. LCM is going to work it past two, but WJC isn't able to pick it up. And that Optical finds another shot. Ende, nice save. Going to try to jump in for the rebound, but 6-7 isn't able to find it. So 6-7 just walking it back, you know, an interesting tech, but it's not going to work out. Oh, here comes WJC. He might find a 1v1 versus Matt, but Matt is just going to stop him and get him into the corner before it becomes scary. The slot pass will pass by LCM's stick untouched. And now Optical on the offense again. Third period. We've got about 2:30 left on the clock. And it just feels like a victory lap for the Czechs. They have done everything, checked all the boxes. Swedish defense is trying their best to save face right here, but when the offense isn't able to connect like this and LCM isn't able to duplicate himself and put multiple LCMs out on the ice, it kind of looks like a doomed game for Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, Sweden, they need to try something new here. They've had the same 4 players out on the ice the entire time. Here's a chance for Optical, and he scores! What a goal! And there's the hat flying out on the ice. And as I was saying,
you heard the reaction from the desk right there. Everybody went, wow. And that's kind of just the reaction you've got to have. Man, I Am Optical is crazy.
Is he human? Is he human?
Many are asking. Unfortunately, I don't know if that question is going to be answered in this game because he's already proven his worth. The real question is going to come when he goes into that gold medal match when the stakes are the highest. However, all he has to do is survive 1 minute and 49 seconds more. It's not a hard sell, especially when you're up by 5 goals. Ruling Saturn, oh my God, gets it past 2 of them. Isn't able to find the shot, though.
Looks like Sweden's finally made some concessions here. They had the same 4 players out in the ice just to get destroyed by Optical. So they finally put some of the newer players out in the ice, and they seem to already be doing better than the players they had out before.
That is a crazy call, but I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's kind of a battle of the back lines here. Royal Cyrus, 6'7" Ned versus Stumbling End, Ruling Saturn, and Last Narwhal. If you don't recognize those names, that's okay. They are not the stars of either of those teams, but I think it's kind of known that neither of these squads are going to make a huge comeback. We all know the answer. We all know the end of this game. It is Czechia's to take home, and with 1 minute left on the clock, we are seeing those backliners take some opportunities. 6'7", nice pullback into the shot off the boards. It's going to get crouched down, but still, you love to see the tech. Royal Cyrus now working it past Last Narwhal. That crouch is not in time. Nice shot, but it goes off the boards. VTR, what a pullback. He can't find a shot, and Ende will clear it out. Here comes Royal Cyrus. He's just going to rip it here, but he can't find a shot. Last Narwhal gets in the middle of it. Oh my God, Ende, he just grabs it out of thin air like a magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Ende is still making magic on this ice. However, the magic seems to be limited, at least when your defense isn't giving you any help here. VTR, with the 20 seconds left, he's behind the net, and Ende is just going to be watching in the meantime. Last Narwhal now working it up the boards with another great crouch, man. 6'7". He's been playing phenomenal in the limited time that he's had to play, man. Great stuff from him. VTR, 6'7" versus the entire Swedish team. I don't know. Oh my God, what is happening?
Whoa.
Ende is just hitting people now. And is that the game over? Match set. Yeah, that's game over. Czechia, they've taken the win. 5-0, an absolute demolition. And they're heading to the gold medal game.
When is that?
Tomorrow.
Wow.
Looks
Finland
like we might get
versus Czechia. Looks like there might be a fight here.
We might get a goalie fight here between Ende and Felix Foxtrot.
Tensions are high right now.
This could get exciting. They're going for handshakes. Handshakes in the meantime. We're being polite before we get violent, of course. Both teams showing their respect for each other.
It is a gentleman's game.
It is a gentleman's game. I don't want to say it was a hard-fought battle, but it was a battle. Czechia will take the victory. Gio, do you want to give any closing thoughts before we close out this broadcast?
Optical might be him.
That's my future teammate.
Good observation.
That is about the best thing you could say. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the WJC for tonight. Tune in tomorrow for the bronze medal game. That'll be Russia versus Sweden. That's happening, I believe, at 8:05 p.m. It could be sooner or later. Either way, but the gold medal match, that's the big money ticket. It'll be the Finland taking on Czechia to see who is the champion of this year's WJC. Your streamer tonight has been RDMT. Your referee has been Red Aiden K. I've been Sheep003. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody.